Okay, testing, testing. I don't usually record Toho Project because I suck at it, but I figured I'd do a little something different this time. We are between projects. This is actually also helping me test out the settings for the next project. But to give you a little bit of a explanation as to what's going on here, Maidens of the Kaleidoscope does these atypical Toho challenges, and for challenge number 9, I believe? Yeah, challenge number 9, you have to go as far through Mountain of Faith as you can on any difficulty you choose, including extra. On MarisaC, with the catch being you have to stay focused the entire time. Now, this run, I don't know if it counts, and you'll see here in a moment, entirely because of the opening of Stage 1. Because when I started this run, I didn't realize I was going to be doing it, but either way, I was focused for pretty much the entire time that it mattered, so if you want to count it, it's up to you, but I'm not going to count it because I know I'll do better on the next run anyway. And besides which, this isn't even my official submission for it, this is just me goofing around and testing recording settings and all that stuff. The reason that I've switched recording programs is because Frap sucks at handling large videos, and unlike with Nail and Scale, the next project is going to be... It's still going to be Game Boy, but it's going to be Oracle of Ages. And I'm going to be doing it a little... What I'm going to be doing in Oracle of Ages is I'm not going to be picking up any of the heart containers after beating the bosses, and I'm only allowed to pick up 2 specific heart pieces. The one that Maple drops and the one that comes out of the gacha trees. So I might not get any heart pieces at all, and I am not allowed to get more than 3 hearts for Ages, 4 for Seasons. But that is the next project. In the meantime, because I have to go through and practice that stuff and see what routes are feasible and what's not, but for the most part it's not going to be any different from how I usually play, simply because I've played those games so much that I'm actually good at them. But that's not there. As you saw, this is not a cleared file. This ends at Stage 6. It ends about a third of the way to Stage 6, right after the first big fairy, so spoiler alert, I don't get to Kaneko in this run. But the main reason I'm uploading this is so that, well, it's more I'm recording it, and the main reason I'm recording it is to test out the new software settings. I'm actually mostly going to be quiet for most of this. I'm going to be talking throughout Stage 1, maybe a little bit in Stage 2, and then I'll be quiet for Stages 3 and 4. And probably for 5 as well. I won't come back until maybe the Sanae battle at the end of 5, I don't know yet. Basically, in a focus-only run of this shot type, your main challenge is going to be getting your options in the right spot. For this stage, it would have worked very well had I not died. I want to say it was during the mid-boss fight, but that might actually be later. But I died in stages 2, 3, and 5. I definitely didn't die in 4, and I think I might have actually no bomb, no rest 4. So that's a bit of an achievement for me, especially given that I couldn't unfocus given the rules that I was playing. Yeah, this is when I died. Alright, I am going to shut up now. Alright. Enjoy the video. I know I should have unplugged my microphone. Let's see if I was right. Did I actually no-bomb this as well as no-death? Because I know I didn't die. I actually did bomb. This one fails. This song and Cinderella Cage are two of my favorite Toho songs ever. This is when I would have bombed if I had... Yep. Okay, so it wasn't a true no-miss, no-bomb, but that was... I think that was the only bomb I did on this stage, and it's still a no-miss, which is really good for me, especially given the constraints. And to think that I was afraid of that stage. Although I think the reason I did that stage so well is because I practiced it so many times. I could have actually gotten those. Yeah, this is when it all falls apart. I suppose there is a strategic advantage to having the thrust throwers spread out like that, but against Sine, it's not really that helpful. 2. Right here. I think there's one more during the actual Sine fight at the end of the stage. No, during this spell, I think? Yeah. Yeah, because I remember saying to myself at that point that that would have been an awesome spell to see in Flower View. I think I didn't actually have any spare lives when I went into stage 6. Because if I had, I would have gotten farther, so I want to say I definitely died during the Sine battle. I got really lucky with my option placement here. Sine was sitting on that top option the whole time, pretty much. Also, is her name pronounced Sine or Sene? Does it matter? Yeah, here's where the other one was. I completely ram into a laser. Right here, I think. Yeah. The problem that I have with Touhou games is that I forget that I have bombs. I'm so used to games like Star Soldier, where you don't have screen clears. And the only reason the Sine fights were as short as they were was because I got really lucky with where my objects were. Picked up the power items. As you can see by the score, I don't get much farther than this. We get to a little past the big fairy, and then that's about it. Alright, so yeah, that was that. As I said before, I may also upload my Flower View replay. I actually did clear that, and I'll explain the constraints on that one a little more later, but yeah, this was fun. My goal is to eventually unlock the extra stage of Mountain of Faith, because I played a little of that, and that is fun. I actually caught one of Kaneko's spell cards on pretty much my first time playing the extra stage, and I'd only watched the entire extra stage twice. And so yeah, that was surprisingly good. And it was with MarisaC. MarisaC is probably my favorite shot type. If you know how to focus dance, it's not that bad, but part of the reason I was having so much trouble with this run was because I couldn't unfocus whenever I wanted. I could only move at full speed between stages. That little bit of moving at the very beginning of the game, that probably disqualifies this as being an actual entry, so I'm not going to even bother saying that this is an entry. So yeah, I hope you had fun watching me fail at Touhou. See you again next time. Until then, see you around.